Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love throwing to start us off. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Look out.
Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. pass now to kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now for Love. He puts everything behind this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fields this clean at the 30. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Very good return as he picks up 20. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Gets this one to Watson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Let's go now.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What's that?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be...
We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 2nd and 5. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Allen gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Half 85, half 85. What is that?
Trying again following the sack. He's on the move. And in, touchdown Buffalo. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Bass now to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series. Check, huh?
Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Check, huh? Drill green. Hut, hut.
Another try following the sack. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Love on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, here's Love. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, you got a little seed of doubt in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Look out.
Play action now, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Again, Allen to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Allen on 3rd down. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bass now to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Okay, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
3-3. 1-3 rail. Cut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Down.
Love back to it after the pick. That finds Jacobs complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Ready, right.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready, ready.
To the air with Love. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bills bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
What's up?
Back to throw now, Allen. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
What's up?
Throwing here, Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set, ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Set.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Cut.
Loves to throw again. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Ready. Black open. Ready.
Love from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, here's Allen. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking for a target. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face third down. Allen gonna throw again. Forced out to his right. He's running for it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Fourth down, here's Allen. That's cut beyond the marker. What a play on fourth down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up now for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for two. Allen looking to throw this. Avoids the sack. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for two in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not and more just about the fact they don't care. And I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Shoot, yellow. Smash, red. Check, huh?
Play fake, it's Love. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Complete to Shakir. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Allen on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They will go. It's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over after the tackle's made at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Ready.
To the air, 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Set, ready.
4th down, here's Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the unlikely conversion nets them a 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the 16. Able to get it to Reed. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun now for Love. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Trying again following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drop the lead back to 13.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Chased out to his right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Allen. Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go. Allen. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
He's on the move. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Let's go.
Loves to throw again. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He finds Kincaid. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. He keeps it himself. And he touches him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Here he is to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Alert!
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys.